Or we're getting Greg Irish getting all of his.
Just pressed it. Did it go? Okay. I can see the green light blinking. Excellent.
Tonight's ceremony will be broadcast live on Mustangs Live for free, and also on NCTV Channel 30. We'll be broadcasting this event live and also later date. We kindly ask that you silence your phones and for the duration of the event. We strongly encourage audience members to refrain from using noisemakers such as air horns and other items that may annoy and distract.
I'm connected with the guys on the booth, so in case they need anything.
Thank you, and please turn your attention to the field opening to welcome the San Marin High School graduating class of 2021.
As Greg Irish gave our opening, I will say, invocation for all of our fans. We welcome you once more if you're just tuning in. My name's Anthony Allen alongside Mark Wang, Olivia Reedon on camera, partnering with NCTV for the 2021 San Marin High School graduation festivities. It is very hard to hear our music. We're trying to get it all through. This is weird with all the wind and everything that's going on. You're probably hearing a lot of wind noise through our headsets, through the microphone. We'll try to get everything set up. And just like if you've ever tuned into any of our San Marin baseball games, the wind howling is nothing new to us here on Mustangs Live. All right, finally, here we go. We've got the sound going, and our 2021 graduates are walking down the track. Everyone in the stands standing to applaud either their children, family, brothers and sisters. Led in by Mike Casper and the rest of the staff that are wearing all black for tonight. And our graduates wearing all green, the yellow tassels. Man, it's interesting seeing all the old teachers that you come through and all the new staff that you see. As the long line of seniors come through, we're not sure an exact number. Let's just say that there's a lot. The endless stream of green just keeps on coming. Starting at the A's and going down the line. The final bit of our 2021 senior class graduates start flying into their seats. We'll get fully underway here. So we'll flip our camera back around. We'll get everything set up and we'll get ready. So we got our senior jazz choir students singing the national anthem, and then we'll have Mark Sims, San Marin's principal, do our nominal greeting. As our senior jazz choir students sing the national anthem, we'll get Mark Sims, and we'll let him take the reins and take you the rest of the way.
Yeah, we have like a knob that says high and low on it, yeah. Yeah. Yes, I think so. Which one do you have the camera coming into?
Graduates, please be seated. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the following honored guests on stage with us tonight.
I think it's up, just straight up the middle. Yeah.
Jacobson, Vice President of Novato High School District Trustees. This is Diane.
So straight up and down? Yes, it is.
So much deserved recognition. Thank you for all NWSD Elementary School and Middle School certificated and recognized staff. All of them
Okay.
graduates.
Yep, okay, it's at 9.
Seated adjacent to the stage are the San Marin School counselors, Mrs. Caroline
Okay.
Boyd, Mr. Jim Wu.
Yeah, we don't have any of the headsets on.
At this time, please welcome Senior Class President Elizabeth Rizzo to give the opening commencement.
Okay, a little bit more.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, families, friends, and community members. Welcome, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Rizzo. I am senior class president. Since its graduation day, I'll let you know.
Yes.
My kind and hardworking father, Joe. My cool younger sister, Ava. and
1
heir
second.
to the San
Are
Marin
we going to be doing any more talking for the broadcast? Or
To my best friend and
we might, we're not sure. Probably not. Or hold on. Here's Anthony.
become a firefighter in the fall.
Okay, so our only
And to my beloved class of
we're
2021,
not getting any of that, so we might have to have
there are
it
so many
just kinda
things
smells
that I
is what she said.
appreciate about you. Your infectious enthusiasm, your persistence despite the circumstances, your inspiring ambitions. Growing up with you has been an absolute blast. Not too long ago, we were those little kids playing t-ball and competing in spelling bees.
We traded smiles with one another like silly bands in elementary school. You learned sportsmanship through Mario Kart and heartbreak from Taylor Swift. We grew up the same. We grew up together. We learned together, and we graduate today together. Throughout our time in high school, you've each brought joy and perspective to the table. You've proven that the power we hold and our originality is compelling to the universe. It's the strongest thing we possess, and because of your will to keep going, the world will not forget us. When they look back on the class of 2021 in history books, they will see our faith in a better future. They will see our unwavering hope, our maturity, our devotion to life itself, something that will never shatter due to our relentlessness, something mankind will respect for ages to come, our persistence. I am so proud of you. You are living proof of the power to create the life we see in our dreams. Somewhere in this crowd sit my greatest inspirations, Gerald and Mary Lynn Richardson, my grandparents, whom I call Giga and Papa. I don't think God could have made two more wonderful human beings. As children, my sister Bella and I would huddle together, time after time wrapped in blankets, invested in Giga and Papa's storytelling. One of my favorite books growing up was The Little Engine That Could, a children's classic about a determined little train and her journey to overcome a massive obstacle in order to help the stranded passengers she encountered. The tale has equipped the youth with lifelong lessons of hard work and optimism for nearly a century now. When the small train chugs up the colossal hill, she persists, repeating the phrase, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." For all of you who have weathered the elements and beat the odds to be here today, remember, I think I can. Every test we took, hours of gruesome, nonstop studying to ensure our prosperity, I think I can. The unimaginable lifestyle of today's students, living life from a distance, questioning their faith in a global pandemic, I think I can. To our EL students who have overcome the barriers of language to pursue their education and follow their dreams, I think I can. To those who face the battles behind the scenes, fighting wars with the stress we feel today, a compound of depression and anxiety, I think I can. To our classmates who have endured mistreatment from society to succeed in a world despite injustice, I think I can. Inconceivable losses our class faced. Our brother Mario Lupercio looks down upon us today and celebrates with us. I think I can. Those with learning disabilities who have boldly adjusted to the changing environment and find triumph in their education, I think I can. To the students that will bravely leave us after graduation and go on to serve our country, I think I can. For the strength displayed by our friend and classmate Crystal Ayala, who kicked cancer's butt this year and won, I think I can. To everyone in this class, everyone who has ever dared to dream of something greater than themselves, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think we can, and we did. You give me the courage to challenge what is typical. My ultimate destiny is to find rhythm within this world and harmony within myself. That being said, I think the best way to express my final wishes would be in the form of a song. Just gonna quickly hook this up because, drastic times call for drastic measures. But we got this. Hold on. Okay? Hope you guys enjoy. San Marin, this one goes out to you, class of 2021. It's been the honor of a lifetime serving you, loving you, respecting you. Our paths may part soon, but your hearts are strong, and you're ready. The final day, final chapter, you are closing the book, grabbing desperately to moments of the time that you took, time that you wish you value, because when you overlook the little things that matter, reminders in your yearbook, you grew, you matured, you worked with diligence and pride in order to succeed. You know you have to look inside. We work so hard, all to seem satisfied, but how will you be remembered in the moment you die? You're incredible, insane, you're a legend. The brain, don't you dare try to ever doubt yourself and hesitate. You are wonderful and great. It's your world and yours to take. Look at you sitting here, all about to graduate. The reason you're here in this exact moment, why do you think all the greats had been chosen? Edison, Earhart, Oprah, Beethoven. We break every doubt when those walls start to close in. Climb to the top of every mountain you face. When life gets you down, I hope you get up with grace. The future is evident. It is one you'll embrace, and when they ask you where you came from, tell them this is the place. San Marin High School, ladies and gentlemen. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Signing out, President Deruvo. One more thing. I just have to say thank you, but on behalf of the senior class of 2021, it is my great pleasure to introduce our staff speaker, Mr. Rob Watson. Mr. Watson has been a part of the San Marin community for 14 years as a teacher and mentor to all. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rob Watson, Duke of Sealand.
I don't know how you follow that. So, good evening to the fans of all sorts, to the parents and the loved ones who've supported and encouraged, to the counselors who have shepherded and hounded and harassed, to the teachers who have inspired and at times simply tolerated, to the administrators who've organized, to the background characters from Star Wars who kept the Emperor safe. Seriously, can you spot the person that went to USC? It's like the easiest game of Where's Waldo. And finally, graduates, welcome to the end of the beginning. This is this cool moment that we get to have every year in which we get to see you guys on this field get ready to head off. And it's a joy that we get to sort of do with a different group each and every year, but everyone is special. And so as I was getting ready for this, I realized that it was 13 years ago that I was given my own classroom here at San Marin, and it was at the end of a hallway to nowhere, right across from the women's restroom. There were no windows, and it smelled a little funny. I promised before I got there. While it was strange at first, over the years, my little cave became more comfortable and is the source of many jokes, a part of my identity. This year, because of COVID concerns, I moved out of that classroom and into a new one with windows and airflow and greater square footage, and I'm still not super comfortable with it. It's harder to hide. I have to write new jokes, and I have to leave the building to go to the bathroom. And there are days when I want to show up in the middle of the night under the cover of darkness and move back into that old cave at the end of the dark hallway because it was comfortable and familiar. And so it was that 13 years ago, you guys too showed up to a Novato classroom. You learned to navigate a system of recess times and grades. You were told the virtues of project-based learning, and then proficiency scales and 6 C's. You learned how to relate to and sometimes manipulate different teachers. You took comfort in knowing what to expect. Your role as students became a part of your identities. Some of you excelled, some of you managed it, and some of you may be a little surprised that you are here wearing one of these silly hats with everybody else. But this is the moment that you step into a world that's a little less comfortable, a little less familiar. And there may even be moments in the years to come where you wish, maybe I could go back. But you are more prepared than you realize for the world ahead. One of the most difficult lessons to learn in adulthood is not that everything goes according to plan. Not relationships, not careers, and that's okay. And looking back on the last year and a half, you've already learned that lesson. Seasons were canceled, classes became Zoom calls, senior proms became senior dinners. Mr. Moore decided to move to Nebraska. Nebraska! You'll be back. We hope. You learn to adjust, to redefine, the focus on priorities like faith and family and friends, and you learn the joy of attending every single class in pajamas. You showed grace to those around you, teachers included, and to yourself for things not working out exactly like you'd planned. You are an incredible group of young people. You are one of the most compassionate, creative, and encouraging student bodies I've encountered in 14 years of doing this here. I cherish the art on my walls and the kind, encouraging notes in my desk. We send you out not just in the hopes that you will go out and be #blessed, but that you would be that blessing. Go find ways to creatively and compassionately serve and encourage in whatever situations and careers you find yourselves in. Even though it may feel uncomfortable at first, knowing that it will grow more familiar with time and that we will all still be here rooting for you. 2 final thoughts before you go. 1, there is a correct way to fold a fitted sheet. And you are not a real adult until you can do it correctly. I'm serious about that. 2, call your parents often, on the phone, and not just when you need money. Good luck, bon chance, buena suerte, melikama idili. Good luck to all of you. We love you and we're going to miss you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Izagani Aquino.
Or the other one. Yeah, that's fine then. Dealing with the wind right now. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Watson, and hello, San Marin High School, and congratulations, graduating class of 2021. For the past month or so, as people have been asking me what my future plans and aspirations are, I have adamantly responded by saying that I will be skipping college and going straight to the league. I repeatedly stated that I will be engaging in a strict training regimen in order to prepare for the 2022 NBA draft. And from there, I have sights set on becoming the most dominant power forward the world has ever seen. Well, I am here today to come clean and let you all know that I will not, in fact, be going to the NBA. A bit surprising, I'm sure. My plans have changed a bit, however, I still will be going pro. I, Izagani Aquino, would like to announce that I have just signed a contract in the NFL instead, where I have been acquired by the San Francisco 49ers to play as a starting offensive tackle. As such, the fine people at the 49ers front office have gifted me with this super sweet jersey right here, class of 2021, and also this pretty dope looking jacket, so thank you to my new employers. Furthermore, they wanted to help us all celebrate this special day, and I have hats for 200 plus people after the ceremony that will be over there, and Mr. Watson can model one right now if he has it. They're the classic Kyle Shanahan hats, the ones the head coach wears during every single game day. And these are all courtesy of Javade Moon, the CSO of the 49ers organization, and the rest of the fine people at the front office. Now I know what you all are thinking. How much money is Izagani getting from this contract exactly? Why couldn't they have just signed him as a quarterback or something? And last but not least, this is just flat out strange. I get it, this is probably not what you were expecting when you showed up to graduation today. But in a strange year with some strange turns, I find it almost fitting that my address pays homage to the very strangeness that has become the backing track of our senior year. Our bedrooms became our classrooms, our schoolwork turned into homework, and the now cringe-inducing words of unprecedented times have transformed into a phrase we would like to get that will likely continue to linger. However, for all of the challenges you have faced throughout the past year, and for that matter, the obstacles you have all overcome since the first day of freshman classes, you have never ceased to amaze me with your creativity, your humor, your empathy, and your kindness. You continue to seek joy in every situation, and you have always worked with a deeper intention to make an impact on the community around you. You have all surely left an impact on me that I will never, ever forget. These are, in fact, unprecedented times, and nothing will ever be able to change that. But if this past year has taught me anything, it is that you are all unprecedented individuals. You are driven, You are intelligent, you are inspiring, and I'm so very proud to be here amongst you all. Over the past 4 years, I've written countless essays, solved a multitude of math problems, and submitted my fair share of assignments on Google Classroom at 11:59, the night of the deadline. But I still cannot find an adequate combination of words, numbers, and grading scales to express what San Marin High School has meant to me. Perhaps the closest I will ever get to achieving such a lofty goal is by conceding that in the most simple yet profound way possible, San Marin High School and the people here today are my home. We have watched each other grow, and we are all gathered here as we reflect on the adventures that are in store. This is your day, Mustangs. You have worked so hard for this moment, and you deserve to celebrate. Celebrate the memories that you have made that you will continue to cherish. Celebrate the challenges you have overcome with grace and grit, and most importantly, celebrate each other. You have undoubtedly touched and amazed each person in this audience today, and you have made this the very home that has come to define my high school career. This is your day, Mustangs. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, remember that today was not the last of the challenges that you will face, the work you will accomplish, and most definitely not the last of the celebrations you will encounter throughout the rest of your life. This is the start of a new adventure, and this right here is the beginning of a new chapter. Use the skills that you have learned at San Marin High School to make a difference, and the experiences that you have gained as a Mustang to change the world. You are all strong, powerful, and capable individuals beyond measure, and I am thrilled to have been able to grow alongside you. And if I'm lucky, maybe, just maybe one day, I will see some of you in the league as well. To the teachers and staff that are here today, thank you for not only enabling your students to navigate the meandering chapter that is high school, but empowering us to find our own place in the shared story of our very human existence. To the parents and families here today, thank you for holding us close as we approach the brink of young adulthood, while also giving us the wings to fly throughout our next adventure. And Mom, no matter how old I get or how far I might move away, I will always be your baby boy. And to the class of 2021, congratulations. This is your day, and now is your time. And one last matter that I would like to tend to before I go off. I know that we already had some musical numbers, but as many of you know, 4 years ago I gave a speech at the Sinaloa Middle School 8th grade promotion assembly. As part of that speech, I whipped out my ukulele and sang a rendition of I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. I'm quite the sucker for things coming full circle, so with that being said, as I stand here before you all at our senior graduation, let's do this thing one last time. Let me just get set up for a bit and make sure that my lyrics don't fly away. Everything's blowing over a bit right now, making it a bit more difficult. All right. If I would stay, I wouldn't be at graduation today. Through the years, we've all grown in intelligence and in kindness. We've You've worked hard to get to this day, and I will always love you. I will always love you. Always fun memories. We took Profe, took tests, did the sophomore speech, and everybody will always love you. Ooh, I will always love you. Congratulations, San Marin High School class of 2021. It's been a blast. I can't wait to see what you all do. So, without further ado, please welcome once again our San Marin High School senior music students to perform the senior musical selection where everybody knows your name under the direction of Mrs. Emily Gates.
Of course, not gonna reach very much further. Can you guys switch?
What's up, everybody?
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiance didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know our troubles are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where people see people are all the same. You wanna feel where everybody knows your name. and they're always glad you came.
As our students make their way back, it'd be a great time to give them a hand for their performance. One of the unique things about being here is you never know what you're going to get. And this group can roll with just about anything. And it's just about time. Will the class of 2021 please rise? As the principal of San Marin High School, it is with great honor that I certify the graduating class of 2021 has completed the required course of study for graduation as adopted by the Novato Unified School District of Education, and am pleased to present these graduates for your acceptance this the 11th day of June 2021.
As the superintendent of the Novato Unified School District, I am pleased to formally accept San Marin High School's graduating class of 2021. Congratulations. Graduates, please be seated.
Harrow Randall Clifton. Izagani Troy Aquino.
Elizabeth Grace DeRuvo.
Evan Hiroshi Colenbrander.
Vincent Delora Long.
Derek Jordan De La Cruz.
Cassandra Priscilla Lopez.
Daniel Wilson Alas.
Lacey Angelica Lopez.
Archibald Jude Alexander.
Sal Alexander Lozada.
Daniela Stephanie Alfaro Darris.
Matthew Macario Macias. Haley Celeste McGuire.
Heidi Alvarez Torres.
Zoe Britta McGuire.
Ella Armoza.
Cameron D. Mahan.
Leah Armoza.
Brittany Maldonado Ramirez.
Sean Michael Arnold.
Nathaniel Clark Mancuso.
Citlali Salas Avila.
Emily Renee Maniscalco.
Sebastian Forrest Orellana.
John Anthony Mariano Perez.
Jen Fernando Barrios Villatoro.
Brandon Emmanuel Martinez Godinez.
Michael Nathan Briones VIII.
Amelia Faith Marvier.
Daniel Edward Ford.
Juan Felipe Mayerl.
Trevor Alexander Fox.
Chase McMinn Westover McAndrew.
Isabella Axelson.
Carmen Lizeth Melendez Sosa.
Crystal Jocelyn Ayala.
Samantha Goedas Mello.
Monique Emiliana Bachelor.
Stephanie K. Metzger.
Ashley Jasmine Bautista Oakschla.
Eric Kirkwood Meyer.
Daniel Abel Bazikian.
Ryan Nicholas Miller.
Kiana Janine Lucien Bravo.
Simon Motar.
Madison May Brand.
Lucy Madeline Mogan.
Travis Makoto Briggs.
Natalia Molina Garcia.
Liam Anthony Laval.
Eduardo Fidel Mora Hernandez.
Christopher Allen Rodriguez.
Daniela Julieta Morales Gramajo.
Brandon Ricardo Oriana.
Sophia Montserrat Moreno.
Mia Victoria Thompson.
Angel Gabriel Marquecho.
Diego Mas Gutierrez.
Lucy J. Monsier.
Maximilian James Bergen.
Jackson Beck Mulligan.
Sean Michael Burke.
Karis Ann Neb.
Ethan James Kadawis.
Peter Jonathan Neb.
Yason Alejandro Calderon Saavedra.
Gavin Michael Malud Newman.
Anthony Gianni Canales.
Evan Matthew Nielsen.
Victoria Alejandra Carcamo Maldonado.
Jonathan Martin Novato.
Jonathan Alejandro Carmona.
Trey Jordan Nottingham.
Ashley Caitlin Casper.
Alexa Ochoa.
Grace Marie Cassidy.
Andrew Anabison.
Catherine Grace Hill.
Amanda Marie Oppengard.
Peyton Leanne Hubbs.
Lucille May Ostrowski.
Grace Marie Jacobson.
Carla Daniela Oviedo.
Beatriz Rowena Gonzalez.
Cesar Pena Reynoso Jr.
Kimberly Stephanie Castaneda Sandoval.
Paige Marie Petrokopoulos.
Michelle Chacon.
Presley Marie Petrokopoulos.
Paige Judith Chasman.
Jane Elizabeth Phillips.
Addison Chen.
Valerie Piedras.
John Wiley Charagotis.
Sophia Angelina Pinocci.
Nathan Y. Chi.
Dimitri Oliver Pletus.
Zachary Arthur Chilson.
Timothy Sean Pontus.
Natalia Chivalon.
Emmett Francis Power.
Madison Jane Chinelli.
Lucas Eugene Prohaska.
Sarah Victoria Ing.
Joseph James Bronchi Pasila.
Pranav Jaykumar Panala.
Maria Paulina Pupasquale.
Anderson Young Teo.
Jordan Elizabeth Pike.
Davis Riley Connor.
Sebastian Ricardo Quigley Simon.
Erica Constancio.
Brandon Edelson Raconco Calderon.
Brooke Madison Cordero.
Kyle Christopher Ramser.
Jennifer Natalie Cruz.
Jack Bennett Rowell.
Alexis Ramon Cruz Bautista.
Giovanna Lemoyne Riali.
Rochelle Cruz Funes.
Robert Jean Reese III.
Ty James Cubley.
Adonis Alexander Reyes.
Dustin Lee Davis.
Nizette Eugenia Reyes.
Mariana Del Toro.
Brandon De Jesus Reyes Colindres.
Isabella Grace DeRuvo.
Danny Raul Reyes Avando.
Keon M. Namaranian.
Leslie Pamela Reyes Palma.
Georgie Zimmon.
Eric Reyes Leon.
Alexis Diaz.
Everett Eduardo Reyes Ruiz.
Eric Brandon Diaz.
Brianna Rivero Mesquita.
Vanessa Adriana Diaz.
Emma Sive Rice.
Diana Diaz Calderon.
Jackson Dylan Roberts.
Yanira Diaz Zapata.
Tanner Hamilton Roth.
Frankie Diaz Jimenez.
Ella Claire Ruby.
Jake Michael Dominguez.
Lily Grace Ruby.
Isabella Louise Downs.
Bruno Maurice Camara.
William James Duffield.
Brian Giovanni Ruiz Can.
Claire Greta Duncan.
Caleb Cooper Ryan.
Emily Ann Elder.
Manuel Alejandro Sabida Guadalupe.
Grace Jane Enslin.
Yordi Wilfredo Selinek Hernandez.
Harrison Cole Espinoza.
Sean Alexander Samuel.
Mateo Julian Eusebo.
Ariana Marie Santana.
Colin Graham Evans.
Alex Daniel Santos Hernandez.
J. Tilden Figueroa.
Kaylee Ray Shepler.
Wesley Gary Fink.
Peyton Georgia Shakori.
Sina Marie Fleischauer.
Jessica Schneider.
Joshua Michael Foley.
Derek Ernesto Shannon.
Ethan Stefan Fonarev.
Bria Sibia.
Carson Perry Free.
Hannah Isabel Simon.
Samuel Henry Freed.
Cameron Riley Sims.
Leanza Dana Franco Garcia.
Nicolas C. Solis.
Andy Garcia Castaneda.
Ava Remick Snyder.
Juana Berenice Garcia Gamez.
Tanner Lee Spence.
Tyson Philip Gerasi.
Nicole Lee Stevens.
Mia Emily Glasser.
Viviana Nicole Stevenson.
Roberto Gomez Vasquez.
Emily Ann Sullivan.
Yamilet Gonzalez Barajas.
Jack Doran Taylor.
Noe Sebastian Gonzalez Zarco.
Julia Michaela Taylor.
Isabella Nicole Goodwin.
Alejandra Tejeda.
Maximilian David Gorman.
Hanuk Tesfaye.
Ashley Susan Green.
Mitchell Thaler.
Christopher Kenneth Griggy.
Maya Taylor Thornton.
Stephanie Guerrero.
Elliot Joseph Thurlow.
Nicholas Peter Hediaris.
Alexander George Tong.
Elizabeth Cecilia Hart.
Jerica Nicole Torres.
J. Robert Hartley.
Annabelle Tran.
Yenny Hernandez Ordonez.
Lucas Dalton Turner.
Amy Hernandez Castillo.
Sydney Lauren Tyra.
Zachary James Higgins.
Sonia Marie Urban.
Jake Cooper Hobson.
Sophia Valdispino.
Cooper Landon Hockman.
Olivia Jacqueline Van Hoven.
Lauren Elizabeth Houlihan.
Gabriela Grace Vasquez.
Nicholas Morgan James.
Luke Stephen Venezia.
Anthony Simon Jarjura.
Alexander Max Vyazovsev.
Hanan Dibaba Gio.
Brianna Lizette Vieta.
Xander Kane.
Nicholas Stone Vincent.
Alec Kelani Kaiser.
Maxine Amelia Wayless.
Grace Danielle Keller.
Zane Alexander Wayless.
Christopher Joseph Kenny.
Joseph Gerald Walkup.
Maria Mykolaievna Klemenko.
John Stone Walsh.
Catherine Lynn Costa.
Grant Waterhouse.
Nicholas Carl Lamberton.
Ruby Joy Wittergren.
Tyler Dunn Layton.
Chapin Gregory Williams.
Max Leonard.
Zephram McCaleb Williams.
Jordan Taylor Leuenberger.
James Anthony Reedon.
Callum William Lithgow.
Azan Yousaf.
Nicholas Anthony Lloyd.
Genevieve Camille Zaraparvar.
Dominic David Lofrano. Caleb Rayshawn Long.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our student speakers for the turning of the tassel, Evan Collenbrander and Derek Del Cruz. In the fall, Evan will attend UCLA and Derek will attend UC Santa Barbara. Hello.
The turning of the tassel began with honoring doctoral students as they moved from candidate to graduate. It has become a tradition at graduation ceremonies, symbolizing a new chapter in a graduate's life. But before we open this new chapter in our lives, let's take a moment to think about everything we have accomplished these past 4 years. This year happens to be the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm, and seeing that we're right near the home of George Lucas, what better way to finish off our 4 years than by talking about Star Wars? Many of you may have never thought of this before, but our 4 years of high school are actually very similar to the life of Anakin Skywalker. Young Anakin grew up on Tatooine with very little life experience. He was unaware of what the galaxy had to offer. We were just like young Anakin our freshman years, as we optimistically entered our first high school classrooms. Everything was new to us, but we slowly adapted as we planned out our lives in CCR and solved physics force problems with MC-Dub. Moving into sophomore year, we grew from young Anakin into a Jedi Padawan. At this point, we truly started our journey towards becoming a Jedi. Many of us ventured outside our comfort zones and broadened our horizons as we joined new clubs like the San Marin Card Game Club and took our very first AP classes. By reading books like Bless Me Ultima in English class, we learned what it truly meant to grow up and develop as an individual. Our training to become a Jedi was almost complete as we moved into our junior year. As juniors, we were now granted a seat on the Jedi Council. With this responsibility, we gained more knowledge and a new level of independence. Many of us took a more advanced course load, tackled standardized tests like the SAT, found new jobs and volunteer opportunities. We took on leadership positions in our clubs and sports teams to help others, as we took on Padawans of our own, just like Anakin trained Ahsoka. But as junior year came to a close, and we prepared to enter senior year, the COVID-19 pandemic emerged. Just like how Anakin was corrupted by Emperor Palpatine as he fell to the dark side, COVID-19 enveloped the globe. We retreated to our Sith lairs to hop on Zoom calls in dimly lit rooms, half awake, still wearing our pajamas. Our time on the dark side was a unique and difficult experience, unlike anything I would have ever imagined, especially the fact that Ryan Miller is now taller than me. But our time on the dark side wasn't all bad, because I have to admit my burrito consumption has greatly increased this past semester, thanks to Spinrad's econ class. As the year came to a close, we were able to move back to the light side, just like Vader, as he spent his final moments with Luke Skywalker on the Death Star. Now, we are looking towards the future. We have committed to colleges, found our jobs, joined the military, and much more. During these past few months, we have been able to escape the pandemic to look forward to our brighter futures. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and may the Force be with you.
Good evening, San Marin High School, and good evening to the graduates, families, and everyone else watching at home. I understand I am the last thing standing between you and getting that diploma, so don't worry, I'll make this quick. The senior year we had was, for many of us, not the senior year we expected. This was a year plagued with difficulties and hardships, and with all the uncertainty surrounding our school, our nation, and our world. It was an exhausting year for many of us. However, despite these overwhelming obstacles, today we are lucky enough to be sitting here and celebrating here together. Over the past 4 years, all of us have grown as individuals, and many of us have made many unforgettable memories. Going to that first class, attending your first dance, playing in your first game, performing at your first concert, finishing that assignment in the nick of time, not finishing that assignment in the nick of time. We have all made memories that are part of our stories. Every person I see here before me has a story that is ready to continue, a story that is ready to be told to the world. Every person I see here has dreams and aspirations that they are ready to achieve. Every person here is the future. We are the future. Whether you are planning to become a politician, a mathematician, a musician, a voice actor, or, dare I say, even going straight to the league, we all have a story that is ready to turn a new page. Unfortunately, life isn't really that easy. Life can be unpredictable and unforgiving. And there are many things to know about life that you just can't learn in a textbook. However, it is that uncertainty and that unpredictability that makes life life. And it is our responses to those unpredictable events that change us and help us grow. Many of us will encounter almost insurmountable obstacles, but the act of failing is not falling down, but staying down. As the future of the world, as long as we always fight for our dreams, fight for what's right, and fight for a better future, as long as we never lose sight of our goals, anything is possible. So graduates, let's make the impossible possible. Everybody, please rise. To end off, I would like to quote African-American poet and philosophical visionary Kendrick Lamar. Live your life, live it right, be different, do different things, end quote. Every single person here is special. We must always remember that we should love ourselves, and we deserve to be loved. Everyone, let us live our best lives, work to make a difference, and always stay true to ourselves. Seniors, turn your tassels. Congratulations, class of 2021. Go Mustangs. Get it.
All right. Your 2021 fully graduated San Marin Mustang seniors are making their way off. Thank you everybody for tuning in. This year might have been one of the weirdest years we've seen. 2020 and 2021, we're getting back to normalcy. Hopefully the next couple of years we'll get back to full normalcy. Thank you for joining us again. My name is Anthony Allen. We're partnered with NCTV on the NFHS network as well. Myself, Mark Wang, Olivia Reedon.
Now she's walking backwards through a parade, and she's stuck in the shadows, blocking the shade. And there ain't no way to sweep up this mess that we made. She gets picked up like a pillow, so she's always dead. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the road, way too fast and way too turning soft at hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fog rises, somebody sighs that is not in disguise anymore. It's a Goni! Your ukulele! There's nothing to keep you from falling in love. And it starts at the valley and comes from above.
So, in the fashion that we all see, our seniors are walking out, no longer attending San Marin High School. Man, it's a feeling that you'll remember for probably the rest of your life.
She gets dressed up
as everybody's going to file out of the stands. Again, we thank you for joining us. Thank you, Novato Community Television, for partnering with us. For everybody at home that can't make it, this entire year has been crazy. We look forward to the 2021-2022 school year and the 2022 graduation. Just goes to show that no matter what you deal with in life, whether it's COVID, personal, whatever, you can get through it, as all these seniors did. And the way that it all will end out, 2021 year is over. We look forward to 2022. Greg Irish, Anthony Allen, Mark Wang, Olivia Reedon, we'll be back with you next year. Have a safe year to all of our seniors. Good luck in everyone, whatever endeavors you want to go through in life. The 2021 San Marin school year is cut. Wrap. Let's see it 2021. Thank you for joining. Again, Anthony Allen on the mic, on the call. Have a great night, everyone.